So every YouTuber is saying the main reason for the GTA 6 delay is the firing of those 34 people. But here's what nobody is talking about. Reputable source Jason Schreier just confirmed there isn't any connection. So what's really going on? I looked at the development reasons, the business side, and picked the most realistic points that actually make sense and logically fit into this delay narrative. So let's address those firings first, since everyone's talking about them. Reports say about 30 to 40 people were let go at Rockstar's UK and Canada studios. And I found this clip from an insider gaming stream really interesting.
I can 100% say that the delay had nothing to do with this. He even said that the game is content ready, and from what I've heard, it's been content ready for a very long time.
So a trade union says many of those fired were union organizers. Rockstar and Take-Two deny this and say the people were fired for gross misconduct. But then comes Jason Schreier, really reputable insider source, and says the firings didn't directly cause the delay. And here's what he said. This delay was not due to firings last Thursday. While the fallout from those firings could certainly have a long-term impact on the project and lead to more missed deadlines in the future due to those vacant roles, protracted legal battles, moral loss, etc., the game did not slip 6 months because 34 people were fired a week ago. It was announced today because Take-Two reported earnings today. Still, the loss of senior developers, potential legal claims, and lower motivation could slow the team down in the future. So that explains the firing situation, but that's not the real reason we are waiting until November. So let's get more into the business side, because this is the most logical reason for a delay. From their point of view, they are probably working on their biggest project ever. Many of you won't like it, but it is GTA 6 Online. Even if the GTA 6 single player is mostly finished, they know they can keep making easy money from side projects for another year. There were some rumors they had other titles ready that would have been completely buried by a GTA 6 release. Things like RDR2 Enhanced version and GTA 4 Remaster. Those wouldn't make sense to launch right before GTA 6. But with the delay, they suddenly get time to potentially release them. Plus they're rolling out that massive GTA 5 Online Mansion update. All of these things together create steady cash flow while they finish the bigger platform. And if they do this right, it could earn them as much or more than Fortnite does for Epic Games. And completely out-earn what GTA 5 made across its lifetime. But to get there, they can't rush it. They need to build a platform that supports user-generated content, huge live events, and reliable infrastructure that can match Fortnite or Roblox. That will make them basically unstoppable in online gaming. The sensible strategy is simple. Release a great single player first, let it have its moment, help build even more hype, let players test stability and find bugs, and then drop a polished online mode. Launching both at once is risky, because some critical glitches only appear when millions of players stress test the game after the single player release. This is something you simply can't simulate internally, and a bad online launch could damage GTA 6 long-term success. And we know Rockstar really has the resources to do it. And of course, they hate being second at anything. If they turn GTA 6 into a platform with user-generated content and huge live events, they have the potential to be even bigger than Fortnite ever was. And I think they know it. But they've got only one chance to get it right, because some of the players they might steal from other games would never play GTA Online otherwise. So timing really matters. They need to perfectly utilize the release hype and launch online, ideally in a 2 to 6 week window after single player. Otherwise, all those potential players who will spend billions on GTA Online microtransactions will just move on with their lives and go back to the games they were already playing. And the opportunity is gone. So that's the reason why they wouldn't release the single player on its own, let's say in May, even if it was ready. I know it's pretty unfair of them, especially for us who've been waiting for the single player for so long. But it is what it is. Now there are a couple more technical and development reasons that could play into this. So one of the reasons could be the Rockstar wants to do the same thing they did with GTA 5. They are probably already building the technical foundations in a way that allows them to sell the game twice. First on this gen and then resell it as a next gen version for the PS6 and the new Xbox. Similar to what they did with GTA 5 on PS3 and then PS4 just 1 year later. That means extra time for engine scalability, performance optimization, and adding features that will look great on PS6. This kind of double dip model is very appealing from a business standpoint, because it would let them sell us the game again at full price once the PS6 and the new Xbox hit the market, probably in 2027, and even in a special bundles with the new consoles. And doubling the money with this easy strategy is pretty strong motivation to delay the game. Now before I get to the last points, I need to explain a couple things that might sound controversial, but actually make a lot of sense. So one of these issues might be that they probably added some woke stuff and other elements that in 2026 could trigger a backlash strong enough to hurt the long-term success of both GTA 6 and GTA Online, and they might need extra time to delete them and replace them. If you've been following what's happening with moderation in games and on YouTube, you probably know YouTube plans updates that will restrict violent and gore content from games. That will be a massive problem for GTA if it reduces the game's reach on YouTube. So Rockstar might have to alter or tone down some elements so GTA 6 content can still dominate on YouTube. Another possible reason for the delay could be the fast pace of AI development. The technology is evolving literally week by week, and waiting a bit longer could give Rockstar a stronger foundation for the game to build on. Of course, it's not like they will delay the game forever just because of that. They will definitely keep updating the game with new technologies and AI after launch, but it's still a logical factor to consider when weighting the pros and cons of releasing the game now versus later. If you already know, delay would have happened anyway. And here's one more factor. November puts GTA 6 right in the middle of the holiday season, right around Black Friday and Christmas. Think about it. Millions of people around the world get to wish for one major item they know they will 100% get during the holidays. Parents buying for their kids, friends getting gifts for each other. If Rockstar releases in November, it's pretty obvious what's going to be on everyone's wishlist. And it's not just about game sales, it's about creating that cultural moment where everyone's talking about the same thing at the same time, which is already the case for GTA 6, but this way it will be even more intense. So the big question now is what this delay means for the game itself. For Rockstar's reputation, this is a double-edged sword. On one hand, the pressure is now immense. Fans are pissed and expect GTA 6 to be even more flawless than before. Rockstar's brand is built on being perfect, so they cannot afford to release the game with any known major bug. If there's even one significant glitch they are aware of, it could easily become the reason for another delay. On the other hand, I personally believe another delay is not in their interest at all. A lot of people are already giving up on Rockstar. What will happen after the next delay? The backlash will be so enormous, so I think if it's at all possible, they will avoid it. Plus, they probably don't want to miss the chance to sell us the game twice, on this gen and new gen. So I think if they can possibly manage it, we will see the game in November. So what do you think after hearing all of this? Is this the last delay? Let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, boys.